Hey guys, I'm Mike from On Point Craps, and welcome to a new series where I'm going to compare two strategies side by side and see which one comes out the winner. Hey you guys, welcome back to On Point Craps. Today's video is the first in a series where I take two strategies and I play them side by side to see which one outperforms the other. Now the goal of this series is not to come up with the best strategy out there, because ultimately the dice will determine if any strategy works or doesn't work. However, by putting the two strategies next to each other and watching how they perform with the same rolls, you can kind of pick out what are the advantages and the disadvantages of each of those strategies. So for this video, as I said, first in the series, we're going to pit the Hedgeless Horsemen against the 6, 7, 8 can't lose strategy. Curious myself to see what happens, so let me set up my racks and let's head on over to the table. Hey you guys, welcome back to the On Point Craps table. So this is a new video series that we're doing, something we haven't tried before. It's going to be a 1v1 strategy versus strategy. Now it's not so much a competition as it is a comparison of the two different strategies to see how they play side by side, to determine maybe what some of the strengths and weaknesses of either of the strategies are, and maybe see how we can tweak them to become the strategy we want to use as our go-to. In this video, we're going to be doing the 6, 7, 8 can't lose strategy versus the Hedgeless Horsemen. As I said, the dice will tell the story, so whichever one of these comes out ahead at the end of this session doesn't mean in the next session it won't be the other one. It's a data point that we're looking at. I'm just curious to see how it is, and I hope to bring you a little bit of enjoyment watching me try to figure this out. So I've already done videos on both of these strategies. If you haven't seen them, I'll link them in the description below. Feel free to go check them out before you watch this video. And that's really all there is to say about that. I'll just reiterate, I am a novice player. I'm trying to bring novice players to the game and teach them what I know and what I've learned and point them to other people. So this may be a bridge too far for me. I'm going to be working two bankrolls with two different betting strategies, plus being the banker and the shooter and narrating. So I probably will make mistakes. Please bear with me. I'll make as few as I can, and we'll get on with the video. So that's all there is. I'm going to go ahead and pick some dice, and we'll get to betting. Go with red dice since this is a competition. Six, 7, 8 is going to be our first shooter. Hedgeless Horseman will be our second shooter, and from after that it will be random shooters. Like I said, it's probably just going to be 3 shooters because we only have 3 bankrolls worth of money, or 3 shooters worth of bankroll in our racks. If we get some winnings, obviously that may stretch. We may do a few more. We're looking to win $60 to $90, so no stop loss. If one of them runs out of money, that'll be when we stop. And if one of them hits somewhere between $60 to $90, we'll also stop, and we'll just compare bankrolls at that point. If this is successful, maybe I'll jump up to a $500 bankroll in the next session so we can get 5 shooters worth. We'll see how that goes. That's all I got right now, so let's go ahead and get our bets and start rolling. So 6, 7, 8 is going to start with a $40 don't pass. Hedgeless Horseman starts with a $45 don't pass. They will also be putting $10 in the ATS, and that will be in the form of a 3, 4, 3. So in case you didn't know, hopefully you can see it there. Both the small and the tall pay 30 to 1, and if you make them all, it's 150 to 1. No hedge on the come out rolls. Looking for a point. Dice are out. And that's a 10. Hard 10 puppy paws. That's good for both these strategies, as they are don't pass strategies, and they don't interfere with the bets. The 6, 7, 8 is going to be on the 6 and 8 for 18. So at this point, if we were to PSO, we lose 36 here, we win 40 here, and that will be a $4 win. Hedgeless Horseman is going to go ahead and put $15 in the come. If we PSO right here, it's a $15 win here, $45 win here. Hedgeless Horseman has the advantage on early rolls. 6, 7, 8 may have the advantage if we hit some inside numbers. It's 6, 7, 8 is a grind. It's a winning strategy, but it's a grind. So we will see what happens. We will mark this 10. Got to try to remember that on each thing. And dice are out. And that is a 4, easy 4, a 3, 1, 4. Come bet will move to the 4. Horseman's going to go ahead and place another come bet. And the dice are out. And that is a 2 craps, pair of aces. 2 craps, pair of aces, which is good. Those are hard to hit for that ATS. But we will lose this come bet. Come back out with our last come, and that's all for this shooter for the Hedgeless Horseman. We don't dip into any extra money. What you see for that shooter is all you use in the Hedgeless Horseman strategy. Dice are out. And that is a 12 midnight. All the dots and all the spots. That's also going to be a loser here, so not looking good for the Horseman right now. But we're also not collecting on the other one either, so we will see what happens. We did hit both ends of this ATS, which is good. We just got to start hitting some inside numbers now. Dice are out. And that's a 9. That rolled on me. It's a center field 9. Still nobody making any money on these. Dice are out. And that's your 7. Your 7 out. And as I said, we lose our 36 here. We win 40 here, so that's going to be a $4 net profit. We'll go ahead and rack that. If we build up enough profit for another bankroll, maybe we'll keep shooting. Sorry, that goes over here. We lose this on the Hedgeless Horseman, and this wins 45. We almost got enough for a shooter on the Horseman. $15 shy of another shooter. It's pretty good. We 7'd out, so we lose all of this. And we're ready for the Hedgeless Horseman to be the shooter. So 6, 7, 8 is going to come out with 40. Horseman's going to come out with 45. Get a new set of dice. Also going to bet 10 on the ATS. I was getting excited about the ATS. Got the hard numbers. And dice are out. And that's an 8. 8 easy. 5, 3, 8. So we're going to go ahead and bet 18 on the 6. Now, you could bet the hard 8 here and hedge against the 8 being the point, which may be a good play. I think I'm going to try something here. I'm going to put it over on the 9 just to cover another point, and we will see what happens there. And then the Horseman is going to come out $15 into the come. We did roll an 8. So far, I think I'm keeping it square. Dice are out. And that's a 6. 6 hard way. 3, 3, 6. 6 is going to pay 21. We're going to go ahead and press our 9 and press our 6, each for 1 unit. We're going to go ahead and rack 10. This come bet is going to move to the 6. we're going to go ahead and put out another come. And dice are out. And that's a yo 11. Doesn't help the 6, 7, 8, but that's a little extra cheese for the Hedgeless Horsemen, which, as I said, that puts us back to a whole shooter's worth of bankroll there. It's good for us. Doesn't move, it's still out there. We did get the 11. And dice are out. And that's a 10, hard 10, puppy paws. This will move to the 10, not a great number for the come. Does nothing for the 6, 7, 8. And we got our last horseman bet out in the field. Or on the table, shouldn't say in the field. Dice are out. And that's a 9. A center field 9, a 6, 3, 9. We got 20 on the 9, 20 pays, 28. We're just going to collect this. This will move to the 9. We will mark the 9. Just need the midnight. Looking for that, and that'll be nice. And we're good. Next time we hit either the 6 or the 9, we will press. And dice are out. And that's an 8. 8 the hard way. Square pair. We lose both of them, which is bad. Our come bets will stay there. They'll be working. These place bets are off. The 6, 7, 8 can't lose. At this point, no need to spend any more money. We're going to stay, just transition to the light side. The Hedgeless Horsemen, however, they're the shooter, so they need to come back out. Fortunately, we had some extra winnings. We're going to use that to come out. And we're just going to work those comes with this come out. The dice are out. And that's a 7. That's not good. It's a frontline winner, but it is a loser in the don't. We also are going to lose all of these. Ouch, that hurt us. So the horseman's still the shooter. We're going to have to pull into these profits here. Still waiting for a point. Those are off. Dice are out. And that's a 3. Craps 3. That's good. That's good. Actually, we hit the 7, so we lose all of this. That's a 3, but we will win 45. Little extra cheddar. Still looking for a point. Dice are out. And that's an 8. 8 easy. So it doesn't affect our 6, 7, 8 bet. They're going to stay the same. We're just going to roll this out. We got nothing left for this shooter in our bankroll, so we're just going to be working this come out. Dice are out. And that's a 2. 2 craps. Pair of aces. Dice are out. And that's a yo 11. Yo 11. Dice out. Off the table, no roll. Same dice. Got the dice off the floor. Dice are out. And that's an 8. 8 the hard way. It's killing our don't pass. I mean, our Hedgeless Horsemen hitting all these points. Doing nothing for the 6, 7, 8 though. So again, we lose here. We're going to have to pull into these profits since I'm still the shooter. I could be playing a lower don't pass, and I think that's what I'm actually going to do here. I don't have any come bets left to bet, so I'm just going to go ahead and bet the minimum 15 and let this resolve. And that was an 8. Dice are out. New point. Hard 4. It's a 2, 2, 4. Hard 4. So with that, we're going to go ahead and move this over to the 8. Dice are out. And that's a 12. 12 midnight. 12 midnight. Man, to be on the ATS right now. Dice are out. And that's a yo 11. Yo 11. Doesn't help us, doesn't hurt us. Dice are out. And that's a 9. Center field 9. That's a 5, 4, 9. Dice out. 6. 6 easy. 5, 1, 6. What do you have? 24 on the 6. 24 on the 6 pays 28. I'm going to pay it in reds and whites. So we can press. We're going to press each of them by 1. Rack this 15. That's going to go ahead and make these look like 30. Dice are out. There's our 7. 7 out. 7 out. So that is a $15 winner on the don't pass. We lose both of these. And we are on our last shooter. Random shooter. Both the racks are looking pretty light. It's going to be a tight race here. I think the actually 6, 7, 8's up a little bit. Pretty close. We'll see. So random shooter goes off. $40 for the 6, 7, 8. $45 for the Hedgeless Horsemen. And the dice are out. Ha! You're kidding me. That was a 617. 617. So we lose both of these with the random shooter. Now, here's an interesting quandary. We only have the bankroll that we have. We do have winnings that we can put into. So what I'm going to do, since we have the bankroll to do it, we're going to go ahead and pull from these winnings to run the strategy. So that's 45 on the Hedgeless Horsemen and 40 on the 6, 7, 8. These will both be the shooters that we're playing with. I definitely think that the 6, 7, 8 is up. Dice are out. And that's a 9. Center field 9. The point is 9. So that's going to be a come from the Horsemen. And on the 6 and 8 with the 6, 7, 8. Dice are out. It's on the table but off the camera. It is a square pair, hard 8. The This come will move to the 8. 18 pays 21. We're going to go ahead and drop $1. Rack 10. Press it each a unit. Horseman's going to come out with another come. Dice are out. Unfortunately, the Horseman didn't hit any points, I don't think. A couple. We did hit a couple, but that's what hurt us. We really couldn't do anything with the Horseman. So that's a 5. That come bet will move to the 5. And last come there, I forgot to play the ATS, but we said that was going to be the bet, so we'll do it. So we've hit the 9, the 5, and the 8, and I know that because I got come that's there. Dice are out. And that's a 3, craps 3. That eats this other come bet. So we only got 2 come bets working. Dice are out. And that's a 9. Center field 9. That is the point. We're going to lose both of these. Wow, hitting the points really hurt us. What you see is what you get right now. We're just going to transition to the light side. These bets are working. These bets are off. Both working the light side. See who can come out the best. Dice are out. And that's a 9. The point is 9. Dice are out. And that's a 10. 10 the hard way. Puppy balls. Dice are out. And there's your 7. Your 7 out. So that ends this session. Very interesting. I think hitting the points is definitely the weakness in both of these strategies. And we were hitting points left and right and weren't able really to collect. And it looks like the 6, 7, 8 came out the winner, which is surprising to me. I expected the Hedgeless Horsemen to do a lot better, but we didn't have any real short rolls with those 0.7 outs to collect. The Horsemen sitting on 25, 30, $34, 75, that's 100. 125, 134. So 6, 7, 8 came out with $100 more than the Hedgeless Horseman, which completely shocks me. But that's because we have a larger don't pass. That $5 makes a difference over the long haul, and getting those short rolls, hitting those points, we just lost those 45. What really killed us is that when the Hedgeless Horseman was playing, and he was the shooter, and we had 3 comes out bets out there with the 45, we still wanted to hedge that 45 with the 7, so we could have been playing $15 on the pass line, but I was paying that 45, and then we would hit the point. And hit the point. I think I lost $90 at least hitting those points, which would have put us really close to the 6, 7, 8. But those are the 2 strategies side by side. As I said, that's one session. Maybe I'll do both of these again together and try them at the $500 level so we have a little bit more bankroll to play with. So I hope you enjoyed. It was fun. I don't think I made too many mistakes. Hopefully I'll catch them in the rewatch, and if we do this again, I'll do that much better. So as always, I hope you enjoyed. Bring your friends to the channel. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, grow the community, bring more people to the casino. And with that being said, I'll see you on the casino floor.